We'll see how this Emrys list does. I kind of just want to try it out for the lulz. I kind of expect we're gonna get our ass kicked. Have I done a Morlich arena run, actually? I don't think I have. I think I only posted Ramses and the Magus run. We'll do it with this. I don't care. Whatever. We're just gonna do Emrys. Alright, so here we are in our solo arena run. We're gonna try our bad Emrys is bad build. Because this is just a really bad version of a somewhat decent deck with Emrys. So we'll see how it does. Boss Faith is hard. I expect it's going to be difficult with this particular setup, especially. I don't like having this little early game, like waiting this long to do anything. Feels bad, but I certainly don't want to get rid of Raptor. Well, that's unexpected and kind of obnoxious. So this is just going to kill the owl, right? Bull. So we can't safely play the owl. That's a bog lizard. We're going to try and eliminate this thing. Obviously, we got to buff up. I mean, we're kind of taking a beating here, so we could possibly be in trouble? Question mark? Questions? I mean, I'm not really concerned, considering they played Bog Lizard and Giant Scarab. I'm not really worried about that, so this is 7 here. That removes 1, lets us push damage, stuns this. We're going to bank the blood. No, we're not. No, we're not. So in case they have mana burn, it also got this to grow, which I didn't point out, but also valuable. Also valuable. They only have 1 card in hand, so whatever. Like, this is mean. I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad. I don't, but I almost do. Lol. Go face. Yeah, I don't care about that guy in the slightest. They're probably dead anyway. I didn't even... Yeah, we have a 9 attack... Unblocked 9 attack Raptor. They're dead anyway, but I didn't feel like counting it up. So, GG! The Emrys deck takes a W over Magus. We're going to go up against Ramses next, so let's see how we do. More bad Emrys is bad. I mean, the general theme of the deck is there, the general idea, but we're not... The build just is not as coherent as it should be. That was a pretty good trade-off, the Hibernating Beast. The Beast is one of the things that I don't really like in the deck, but we are pressed for options given our current collection. This is looking like my Ramses deck, well, other than it's not unlocked. Or, you know, every Ramses deck that there is, essentially. Because, hey, that's a card that should be in this deck. We're going to bank the blood here. I'm not too concerned with preserving those. I'd rather do it on this turn. And then we can also do back-to-back turns of Life Force. That's a problem, though. That's problematic. So it's going to take 4, 5, 6, 7. That's kind of obnoxious. So we'll advance this. It will live barring help. Okay. It's going to get help, so it's not going to live. We'll do that. I'm going to bank the blood because I don't really care about making these things any bigger than this. Well, wait. We'll get 6, 3, 7, 4, 8. We're gonna bank the blood. So it doesn't heal itself, which, I mean, okay. That's fine. We're gonna do this. So one of the issues I have with this deck is the bodies are, on the front end, mostly atrocious. So you can build this board of like, hey, my guys never die. But you also take roughly the Mesozoic period to kill your opponent. Give or take a few years. So it can be problematic on that front. We'll just cling this thing. We don't actually need to remove these things. Like, we are in no danger. I'm in no way concerned. Oh, this is a little concerning. I take that back. But we're gonna do this. We'll play our Goliath. We're actually gonna bank the blood. Everything is pretty sizable on the back end at this point. Actually, we should have done it, because if they have a Meteor Strike, which was part of the reason why a couple turns ago I was counting up what blood I would be at, is in order to set up the Meteor, or prevent a Meteor Strike from clearing our board. So that was a play error there that could have cost us. Seemingly that Gigantify also was, but whatever. So this is 4, 6, 10, 12, 15. Lol. Can't quite get there. Oh well. Oh well. We're gonna have to wait till next turn. Got him! The tiny front end, big back end manages to pull out another W. So when we last left our terrible Druid build, we just were 2-0. Let's jump into the Darlock matchup. With bad Emrys is bad. Alright, so we don't have the Raptor yet. We do have a couple things that will immediately die to A1, but I guess we'll keep it. It's early game stuff. We did find the Raptor, which always feels good. In fact, it's a pack of Raptors. Why are all of these decks playing this? I don't get it. So we could play the egg and try and remove it, but I kind of just don't care. This is the second one of these, and it's actually super obnoxious because of what we're running. I don't care that this dies, we're doing it just to get the body. Bear Familiar seems okay. Like, that doesn't seem awful. Obviously, we can't buff that because it will, like, the strike is going to go off and kill it, in case anybody was wondering. That's why we chose not to do that. We will play the Familiar. We could play the Raptor, and to be honest, the Familiar probably would have been... Yeah, the Familiar should have been here. Oh, wow. Plague Swarm counts as damage. Huh. And I learned something today. Guess we're going to go with Legacy Tree. We are going to buff everything just to make sure that things live. Obviously, like I said, we want to keep the Bear Familiar alive. Just think about if the Bear Familiar was here and it had wiped this out. We could have advanced the Raptor instead, and I'd feel so much better about everything. Feel so much better about all that there is right now. Well, we're going to do that. It does make the Petrified Egg play later on a little bit strange, but we'll find a way to live with ourselves. We'll just get it out there. It's a little obnoxious. This is 1 damage short, so maybe we cling here to kill it. So we do this. We cling. We could just have played the Legacy Tree also. But I think this is okay. We're gonna Bright Song and then finish everything off. That. Owl. Get in there. The owl feels a little bit weird. We've talked before about how... Oh, man. That is super annoying. Oh, this was 4 at the time. We've talked before about how flight sometimes feels as though it's a liability. This is one of those scenarios. With respect to the owl. Because... Well, we get there anyway. I wasn't actually looking at the life total. I was more concerned with having fun about making enormous things. So, GG. We're rambling aside. We're going to jump in and hit up Keeper here. We actually have a level 10 Emrys to go up against, which I was just looking at, which is interesting. I'm still not really clear. I know that... And this Keeper's not going to be this Keeper for much longer. I do know that the arena... gets more difficult as you win more in the arena, but I don't know exactly how that works. I kind of want to find a turn 3 play. I'm very tempted to take the Unicorn here. We're going to try it. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we did it. We did it, Reddit. Or chat, or however you want to look at it. I think we want the Silverback here. We're going to have a Beast, most likely. The Mastodon is definitely tempting, but the Silverback is enormous, and we'll have innate trample if we can get it there. Okay, we would much rather have the Raptor, I think. Getting a Raptor online is a much bigger deal. Plus, we needed to activate this in order to ensure that we have what we need. So if we play this, next turn we can play... If we play the Unicorn, next turn we can play the Silverback. Is the idea here. The Raptor's going to eat it. Actually, it's not. Well, I take it back. It probably will. They're gonna A1 it. It's just a question of what else they do. They played a Dune Paladin. Get out of here. Get him. I mean, it's working. Wait, what'd you... Ah, Trophy Hunter. No. Why do you hate fun? "15 attack Raptor, friends." Although our Unicorn has 0 attacks, so this could have been very awkward. We're just doing things because we can. I mean, we have an enormous Raptor, so ball game. Sometimes it's that simple. Sometimes it's that simple. So the next up in the solo arena run, we're going to save the Emrys. We're going to go up against Sakara, who is a higher level Sakara, and could present some issues. We're going to mulligan away, maybe not the Cling to Life? I don't know. I want to find early game. I don't know what we actually need. In my head, because we were playing Sakara earlier on ladder, or playing against Sakara earlier on ladder, the opponent we were playing had a very aggressive version, which this is already looking like it is, which is not what I normally see or expect out of Sakara, so it threw me off a little bit. I'm not going to activate this, or activate Life Force yet. Might be a mistake. It was. It was. So if we go to 8, We're gonna activate it. We need this to live. Live! Okay, that's a problem. We're taking a beating here. Like, I don't know if we should kill this or the Grove. Normally I would say the Grove, but this could grow out of control. Alternatively, we could Gigantify this to kill this here. Or we could play the Treant. That's obviously for the Treant. This is irrelevant here. Oh my god, stop. Wow. Huh. This has 5 armor? Oh, you force shielded, that's why. Ugh. Alright, we're doing this. We will kill this. We're going to bank the life force. You got me. This is such a bizarre play. Just to make sure that this gets there. Take the Raptor, obviously. That was strange. You... We're gonna Feast or Famine, just because the Cling could be more valuable later. You know, if they play something super enormous, we can Cling it. Whereas Feast or something might not be able to do it. Now we're just in Jurassic Park mode. What's the name of the thing from Jurassic World? I don't even remember. The Indominus Rex, that's what it was. It just came to me for some reason, I don't know why. Ball game. GG. Alright, we're back. We're gonna jump into the Emrys mirror match. Can our bad Emrys is bad beat good Emrys is good? Question mark? Or are we gonna get Emrys to death? We're gonna keep this. We possibly should mulligan for the Raptor, but we seem to be drawing it on curve every time, so go us. That's double Vestal Virgin, and I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. We're going to take the 3-drop. It actually isn't terrible in this. So I've lost 2 Emrys decks before that were running this, and I don't hate this thing. I don't know if we should play it in front of one of these. It's going into turn 3, so I don't expect a... Like, we're not going to see a Gigantify. It was just as likely that we could get blitzed to death somehow. Or maybe not. It would have been at 5 health. Would have been exceptionally unlikely. So now we're in a weird spot where... Our opponent's doing the same thing we are. We do have a better board, so we should win this race. But, yeah. They obviously can have removal. Righteous Wrath is something that I want to include in this deck. And just haven't gotten around to, essentially. That'll soak 1 hit, so we'll get 2 cards out of this. Okay, no we won't. No, we won't. Yeah, we'll take Awakened Earth. We're not in any danger at this point in time, so whatever. We got 2 Raptors online. Sure, you can gain your 11 health. Nobody cares. Do we cling this instead? I think we just cling this and get it out of here. I'm sure there was a more optimal play, but whatever. It kind of doesn't matter. We're just annihilating this guy. GG. So the mirror match was not really a big deal. I was sweating it a little bit going in, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, if they took a good Emrys build, then, and they have everything, we could be in trouble. But didn't work out that way. So we're gonna jump into the final boss in Faith. Bad Emrys is bad. So I want to find my early game. Removal doesn't really matter against Faith for the most part. Wow, she starts with 6 attack. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate for us. That's a turn 1 restore order. We also do not have any early drops, so we are losing this race hard at the moment. I want to take the Tiger because we do have some beasts. We'll take the Tiger. We already have a beast in hand in the Turtle. The Turtle's going to get played next turn, so... I like turtles. The Abomination might be worth it, because then we could play the Abomination next turn and get one other thing that gets buffed by this. We are going to buff this turn because I want to make sure that we kill the Mistress of Whispers. I don't want to let Faith draw a gazillion cards. Wow, we're taking a beating here. This may be a mistake because we don't have really a significant clock here. We don't really have a significant clock. We're going to bank the blood because I anticipate we're going to need to heal in order to stay in this game. Otherwise, we're probably going to be in deep trouble. I don't see any way that we're going to make use of this otherwise, but at the same time, we probably want to cling this just to eliminate it right now. I think we want this. I'm actually okay with this beating this down for now, so that this will get removed. So that way, like I said, we can free it up for a slot for a more... Or they'll just decimate, and we don't need to worry about that. Never mind any of those things that I said. Mistakes were made. Because we wanted to do this. We're gonna bank the blood. To target our own Angel of Hope, but they beat us to it with that idea. So we can kill this, we can't kill this, but I think we still go for this right now. Unfortunately, they get another Angel. Oh my god. We're in trouble here. We are not in great shape. I mean, we should be okay. I don't think we want to burn the Cling here just to push an extra 3 damage. Oh no! They're just not giving us a chance to breathe in order to be able to play the Angel. So this kills here. I think we just do this. We'll heal 10 right now. Obviously, we could wait longer, but I'd rather just get this going. This is a problem. We gotta stun it, I think. Oh, we should have... That would have been a good thing to cling, but we're gonna do this. Would have been a 2-for-1 anyway, but that's unfortunate. What do we do here? So this is 7 and 4 is 11 and 4 is 15. I think we have lethal. So that's 11 and 4 is 15 and 5 is 19. Ball game. We managed to 7-0 this. We managed to go undefeated. Honestly, I'm really surprised. I am super surprised we were able to take this down because I thought we were going to run into a number of things that would present problems for it. That'll do it for now. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Black Lives Matter.